Get ready for the action because we are kicking things off with UConn commit Junior County. We dive deep into what fans can expect from this rising star as he joins the program, and we reveal the incredible mindset that has made him a standout prospect. Find out how this versatile player is poised to make an immediate impact on the Huskies this summer.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we meet Jaye Nash, the incoming men's basketball commit from Jacksonville State University. We break down 5 crucial things you need to know about this transfer and how his playmaking skills are exactly what Coach Dan Hurley is looking for to elevate the team. We switch gears completely and head to the baseball diamond, where UConn made a massive statement. We cover the incredible sweep by the UConn baseball team against Seton Hall, detailing the game-winning grand slam and what this victory means for the Big East race. Finally, we look at the conclusion of a major chapter as the University of Connecticut celebrates its class of 2026 commencement. From the graduate stories of resilience to their future plans, we capture the spirit of this incredible group and what they are taking with them. Stay with us for the rest of the broadcast. UConn has secured the commitment of freshman Junior County, who is being heralded by his teammates as the ultimate professional. The decision followed an intense period of observation and evaluation by UConn staff, highlighting County's versatile skill set and mature approach to the game. Junior County, a 6'4" combo guard and the number 39 prospect in ESPN's final class of 2026 rankings, is set to join the Huskies this summer with an open mind regarding his role. Coach Paul Peterson, who oversaw the evaluation process, emphasized County's adaptability, stating that he just fits anybody because he can complement teammates, guard top players, spot up, create, and integrate seamlessly. Peterson noted that County's phenomenal defense and shot-making abilities, both when set up and spontaneously, are key assets, suggesting he possesses the ability to go get it out of the mud. Statistically, County averaged 19.1 points, 6.2 rebounds, 3.7 assists, and 1.2 blocks per game during his senior season at Wasatch, where he was named the Gatorade Player of the Year. He is viewed as a potential backup for Sila's Damari Jr. at point guard or for Mullins at 2, but his versatility allows him to play anywhere from 1 through 3. Peterson stressed that County's development as a freshman will focus on fundamental aspects: playing hard, being a glue guy, exceptional defense, and communication, with the goal of building trust through consistent effort. The commitment process was also influenced by a shared appreciation for professionalism, citing the seriousness of players like Dan Hurley as a benchmark. The recruitment process involved extensive scouting. Initially, County was assessed as strong, physical, versatile, and possessing a strong basketball IQ, though his three-point shot was noted as an area for growth. Over the course of the year, County significantly improved his shooting range, evolving into a consistent three-point threat and one of the best two-way players in his class. Peterson described County as a really serious kid, characterized by unwavering professionalism and maximum effort on the court. His father's emphasis on staying on the court regardless of position instilled a mentality that Peterson recognized in County, calling him the ultimate professional. County committed to UConn in late September after visiting the program, solidifying his place in the program. UConn men's basketball coach Dan Hurley has added depth to his point guard rotation with the signing of Jaye Nash, a 6'3" transfer from Jacksonville State University. The move comes as the Huskies look to strengthen the position, a key area of focus for Hurley, who emphasizes playmaking skills, the ability to enhance elite teammates, and limiting the impact of opposing point guards. Nash brings significant distribution skills, having led Jacksonville State in assists last season with 129 and a 4-per-game average, despite averaging only 5.1 points. His strong assist-to-turnover ratio of 2.2 and his ability to generate high assist totals, including 12 games with 5 or more assists, highlight his value as a playmaker. His projected role at UConn is to provide crucial minutes, either relieving the primary point guards, Sila's Damari Jr., or Junior County, or serving as an emergency backup. This role is comparable to that of Alec Melender last season, emphasizing his defensive capabilities as an insurance policy. Defensively, Nash is a notable asset. He was tied for second on Jacksonville State with 32 steals last season. His high school pedigree is also impressive. He was named to the Prep Hoops All-Defensive Team first team in his senior year at McEachern High School, and he was a 4-star recruit by ESPN. Hurley values size, and Nash's 6'3" frame is seen as an advantage, allowing him to see over defenders and use size defensively. While he doesn't match the height of established guards like Damari or Tristan Newton, Nash is expected to function as the team's third point guard, rounding out the roster with a different physical profile than the previous backup guards. Offensively, Nash has struggled to translate his high school production into college scoring. He averaged just 1.2 points per game as a freshman at Tulsa and 5.1 in his last season at Jacksonville State, with a freshman field goal percentage of 22.2%. However, he has demonstrated offensive rebounding prowess, averaging 2.8 rebounds per game and securing 26 offensive rebounds last season, placing him among the top rebounders on the perimeter. UConn baseball secured a decisive 7-3 victory over the Seton Hall Pirates on Sunday, completing a second sweep of the season. The Huskies posted a strong 30-22 record overall, including a 13-5 conference record in the Big East. The offensive firepower was evident, with designated hitter Chris Polmany driving in 5 runs, including a third-inning grand slam. 4 other Huskies also recorded multiple hits during the contest. On the mound, Oliver Pudvar delivered a solid performance, pitching 6 innings and allowing only 2 runs while striking out 5 batters, securing his 5th straight quality start and win. The offense started strong, with Maddox Dalena initiating the scoring by getting a base hit that drove in Anthony Belisario. Center fielder Anthony Belisario led off the game with a single before advancing to second on a groundout and swiping third to end up 90 feet away. Jackson Marshall also contributed, recording a walk in the opening frame, extending his on-base streak to 41 games. Seton Hall managed to find an early spark, taking their first and only lead of the day in the bottom of the first inning via a 2-run single from Nick Tomazetto, their most consistent threat in the series. However, the Huskies quickly responded. In the third inning, a pair of walks to Marshall and Nader Wachter, coupled with a single by Dalena, loaded the bases for Polmany, who hit a grand slam to give UConn a 5-1 lead. Polmany followed up with another RBI single, and Wachter added a run via a sacrifice fly to extend the lead to 7-2. Although UConn finished scoring for the day by the 4th inning, the 5-run cushion was sufficient. Relief ace Greg Shaw III entered the game to close out the victory, pitching the final 3 innings and securing his 3rd save of the season, allowing only 1 run on a Shea Grady RBI double. Across the weekend, UConn outscored Seton Hall 24-7. This margin is just 3 more than the score against Northeastern on March 31. The sweep positions UConn in a 3-way tie for first place in the Big East with St. John's and Xavier. The conference championship will now hinge on next weekend's home series against Villanova. The next contest for UConn is a rematch against Seton Hall later this week at Elliott Ballpark on Tuesday, serving as a warm-up for what is anticipated to be the most important series of the season. The first pitch against Northeastern is scheduled for 6:05 p.m. and will be streamed live on UConn+. Noi Dung Kai Tait. The University of Connecticut recently marked a significant milestone by celebrating the graduation of its class of 2026 with a series of commencement ceremonies this past weekend. The events showcased strong school spirit and community engagement from the basketball capital of the world. /N/N, The commencement activities included ceremonies for students from graduate programs, undergraduate classes, the Doctor of Pharmacy professional program, and Ratcliffe-Hicks graduates. The class comprised 5,929 undergraduate students, 2,165 graduate students, 68 Doctor of Pharmacy students, and 40 Ratcliffe-Hicks graduates. A highlight for the class was their shared experience cheering on the university's men's and women's basketball teams, which secured 3 championships during their 4 years. And the Sunday ceremony featured several key speakers. Diane Quinn, Associate Dean for Life and Behavioral Sciences and Undergraduate Affairs, opened the proceedings, followed by the singing of the national anthem by Haritha Subramanian of the class. Dean Ofer Harrell and University President Radinka Merrick also delivered welcoming remarks. Anita Bevacqua McBride delivered the commencement address and was honored with an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters. McBride, a distinguished alumna from the class of 1981, is noted as the former White House Chief of Staff to First Lady Laura Bush. /N student perspectives offered insight into the journey. Sean Byes, an economics and accounting major, shared his plans, stating he was seeking accounting positions but planned a short break before committing to a long-term role. Byes reflected on his time at UConn, noting he had been a student since 2021 and recalling the unique experience of navigating classes during the pandemic. And international and local connections were also evident in the class demographics. The graduating cohort included 4,346 in-state students and 1,626 from outside the state, with some students traveling thousands of miles, including one student who studied in UConn from Indonesia. And Victoria Muccio, a dual-degree student in Human Development and Family Sciences in Spanish with a minor in Political Science, expressed her desire to remain in the local area after graduation. Aiming to become a history teacher in the surrounding towns, the class demonstrated diversity, featuring 47 sets of twins and triplets and 97 students who were U.S. military veterans. A notable feature was the presence of first-generation students who wore distinctive green cords, celebrating their achievements. Jaron Pereira, a political science major, spoke about his motivation to support future first-generation students, citing his personal experiences and the strong familial connection to the university. N from the youngest student at 19 to the oldest at 70. The class of 2026 underscored a vibrant and accomplished graduating cohort at UConn.